Can you hear me now? Apparently there was thunderstorms. Can you hear me now? Thunderstorms. So I'm going to have to say no sound until what? 2:50. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much for letting me know that. We had some thunderstorms and apparently everything went offline. I have not been here to check it. Okay. This week, major messages for Libras. Thanks, y'all, for letting me know that. Ah, you're awesome. All right, let's do this. Oh, we got the 10 of Cups. Challenges. Oh, okay. No majors. Okay, that's good. Okay. All right, some of you are in a little bit of confusion this week. Dealing with some people returning, some ghosters, some people who were liars, deceivers, or cheaters, something like that. People who were deceptive. Your challenge is being able to move away from this energy or these energies. Okay. I do see a focus on family, your community. Girl, I've been done had my hair cut for like weeks now. Where you been? What's up, Samantha? Yeah. So I do see that, it is summertime where we're at, but focus on family and community gatherings. Your long-term happiness is very important. There's a big focus on that. Why is there confusion here this week? Trying to maintain some balance. Some of you may be learning something new. Oh, God. Some of you may have already learned this information. Some of you are trying to do something with the information that you've learned. In regards to somebody in your family. Something. Okay. This could be dealing with mother issues, moms, sisters, aunts, spouses. I feel more of a feminine energy. Feminine energies are giving you some bullshit this week. Oh, thank you. So I gotta stop for just a sec. Christy says, again, why can't they come correct? Crazy. Libra are tired of mess. Well, if they ain't coming correct, I guess you need to go some damn where else, huh? Because it ain't about them at all. It's about what you're manifesting. Good job, Samantha. I like that. Wow. Maybe he just needed to ghost everybody, though, Samantha. That's a pretty tough situation. Because sometimes we do that to protect everybody. Because that abusive relationship could have possibly, that person, if they knew that you were their friend, could have attacked you. Because you knew where they were. And if you didn't know anything, you know what I mean? I see what I tell you. They'll come after you. So that's a protection of you too. Okay. Anyway, so I got some female energy here. Thanks. that's given some problems here. This could be your energy needing self-worth, self-respect, needing to focus on your own 3D reality financially, you're nurturing yourself and your family, yourself financially, home, life, stability. But this, I really feel like this is something coming from the outside that's causing a disturbance in the force. Okay. And I do see that this is going to cause a problem. Some of you, if you're unhappy, if you're dissatisfied emotionally, with possibly a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, this person might just be very aggressive or nasty. It's making your way from this person. It's getting away from this energy that will bring you long-term happiness. It's breaking away from this energy that's going to bring you long-term happiness. Then maybe in somebody that used you, abused you, lied to you, deceived you, any number of things, okay? We got to face that mess head on, and we got to see it clearly for what it is. And we got to move away from it. That's part of self-worth. Knowing that you need to break away from it totally. So this could be a person. This could be your own energy, your own thoughts, your own involvement in situations, whatever it may be. But whatever this is, breaking away from it's the challenge. Seeing it clearly for what it is, leaving it behind, and moving away from it. No longer deceiving yourself in regards to the situation or the person, and getting out of Dodge. That's the challenge. So, it's not going to make you happy at all. What's up, Mary? Y'all, I apologize for the coughing. All right, just remember, if you're new here, anybody and everybody, just keep your chat not detailed, okay? We don't want to trigger anybody, all right? I love you. I love that you chat. I love that you talk. Just remember to keep it vague, less detailed, so we don't trigger anybody. Because I got a lot of people in my tribe that are going through abusive situations, that have been through traumatic situations. Okay, not because I don't love you. Let's just keep it. Let's keep it less triggering for people. You can tell me your whole story, but don't tell me your whole story. So these are things that you've already learned. Yeah. All right. So in regards to this challenge, seeing it for what it is, seeing this person for who they are, excuse me, clear it up. I have not spoken at all, like hardly any, for like, feels like forever. So I'm getting my voice warmed back up, but this is an energy where you know that this person or this situation is coming at you or coming towards you, or you know how they are. Okay? So you got a situation where you're really focusing on what's going to make you happy long term. So it's like you already know what's going to make you happy long term. You know what's going to benefit yourself for your happiness long term, which is great. But this specific situation is going to cause some issues in that. I love you, Mary. Thank you. It's going to cause you some ruffles, ridges, waves this week. Okay, but it's all about seeing it clearly. Okay, through the lens of love, seeing it clearly, and doing what is necessary. I'm going to tell you, if it is abusive, y'all need to get yourself to a safe space, okay? Get yourself to a safe spot. Public service announcement. Get yourself the right information and get yourself to a safe space. For others of you, it's not that. This person could just be really negative, really domineering, really nasty. And it's all a matter of, are you going to see it? Are you going to see that this is how they treat you? This is how they communicate with you? You already know it's true, but I think some of you haven't wanted to see it. I mean, this could be a boss, you know? This could be a boss. This could be a friend, somebody in your circle, a family member, anybody. But it's going to be a situation that has caused you to go, you know, almost childlike, because there's 2 pages here. Now you may have some children involved with your life this week. You may be a mother or a father. You may have some, you know, it is summertime, children, you know. But I'm really feeling like this specific situation that Fred wants to talk about is, it kind of puts you in a childlike, I'm not saying childish, like a childlike kind of space. Like you don't know what to do. When this person responds or acts out, it kind of puts you in a space of, what do I do? Okay, maybe you've never experienced somebody behaving like this before. Maybe you've never stood up for yourself before. And this is all about self-worth and being able to stand up for yourself and address situations as a mature adult. Okay? So I feel like this is something new that you're having to do, which is possibly could be somebody from a distance, somebody that's been in and out of your life, somebody that just shows up out of nowhere. Somebody that shows up out of nowhere to communicate. For some of you know that this was a friends with benefits or a player situation. And you're seeing it clearly. You're seeing it clearly because you're wanting 10 cups and you're really focused on it. But is this person that person? Because I see 9 cups reversed. I see emotional dissatisfaction. I don't see anything happening here. Possibly hate, anger, dominance, lack of confidence. Oof. And being able to address whatever this is head on with confidence. Regardless if it's a situation, it's what's going to make you happy long term. Sometimes we don't like it, but I got to say it. Sometimes we get to a situation and it's only friends with benefits. Okay? I can say it because I've done it. We get into a relationship thinking that it's going to be long term. Maybe we've known this person a long time. Maybe we've played into this scenario. But if it's a scenario of where you're wanting stability long term and this other person they ain't playing, or they might be playing. They could have a wife or another relationship on the side. They may just be wanting to play the field, not interested in commitment. Maybe they lack confidence or self-esteem. That's not your problem. But it's, how long are you going to continue to effort in this? Maybe pay the bills, stand your ground, knowing that you want that long-term commitment, because it doesn't look like there's commitment happening here. It looks like maybe there's communication happening in this situation this week, but there's no commitment. And I think this has been a long time coming. And I also see that you're not following your intuition here. You're not listening to your wisdom here. You already know the deal. You're just failing to see it clearly. You don't want to see it for what it is. It happens. We get attached to somebody. We put that 10 cups on somebody's head. We say, that's my somebody. That's the somebody I'm going to live the rest of my life with. Maybe you did marry them, but maybe they turned out to be an asshole. Whatever. Maybe they turned out to be a cheater. Or maybe you're dealing with somebody who doesn't want to level up to the level that you want it. Because the 9 cups and the 4 cups is here. 9 of cups is in reverse. 4 cups is here saying there's dissatisfaction, unhappiness, loneliness. Do you feel lonely? Are you left alone most of the time? 4 cups. You got to sever ties with somebody? Here's the deal. You need to do some deeper healing, and you need to go within to actually make this decision this week. Otherwise, you're going to keep repeating this cycle with this person or the situation. This is a big message, because a lot of times we get in those connections. Don't even lie to yourself. Thumbs up, you know you've been there. You see somebody, you like how they look, you like how they taste and feel, whatever. And then you put that 10 cups on them like, this is my forever person. This is who I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. They're not thinking the same thing. No. You let them come back in and come back in and come back in and come back in. Because you're lonely. Lonesome. Needy. Whatever it is. And then it repeats. So this is a cycle that you're ready to break free from. You're looking at it. You're looking at the fact that you're not happy. The sun is in reverse. What's that telling me? You've got a false expectation on this connection. Maybe it's a job. Maybe it's a business. Maybe it's a person. But you got a false expectation on this. This is going to go the distance. It's going to be happily ever after. Well, if the sun is in reverse underneath to validate that happily ever after, you're not seeing it clearly, or you know that it's different. You know that it's opposite of what your expectations are for it. You haven't gotten a commitment. There's no leveling up here. There may be communication. Some of you may not even be communicating with this person. Some of you are. But the challenge here for you this week is to stop deceiving yourself in regards to this situation. And prepare yourself to leave it behind and move on to calmer waters for yourself, because you're confused. You're definitely unhappy. The sun is in reverse, which means you've already gained the clarity you need to make a decision. You're just failing to make that decision. You don't want to. Some of you may not want to be alone. And that's okay. I know how it feels. You don't want to be alone? Well, let me tell you, if you don't want to be alone and you keep allowing this kind of stuff to happen, you're failing yourself. You're failing to love yourself. I love that. Finally standing up. Yep. Look at there. Heart of the reading is the 3 of Swords. Finally releasing and letting go. You know what I like here? This week is all about you. Strength. Holding back your energy. Being strong enough to overcome adversity here. Okay? I don't know what this is or who this is for you. But this would not have been fun. Okay? Give me just a sec. Camera's all off. And Frank the Fly been in here doing shit to my cameras. I don't know what's going on in here now. I do want to say that this would not have been... I don't see a tower moment. I don't see a devil, but I am feeling something underneath. You know I want to deep dive on this, but I don't know if my voice can handle it, but I might try. But regardless, the center line is telling me everything I need to know. You are realizing that this person may have only wanted your attention because their ego, they were an egomaniac. They wanted what they wanted when they wanted it, but you love that. You like that kind of confidence for some of you. Some of you, you know that this person like to come in and out when they want to. They like to show off or show up with what they got. Okay, whatever. But you're seeing it for what it truly is. And that's what you haven't wanted to see. But let me be honest with you. When we meet these people and we think, God, they're everything and they're all I've ever wanted, that's dangerous territory. When we connect ourselves to somebody so intensely and we think that, I mean, maybe you have known this person for a long time, but if you can't let go of the grip long enough to say, you know what, universe, I give it up to you. I can no longer control this. I don't know what's happening here. I know I'm unhappy. I know I'm more lonely with this person than I am happy. I know that I've already seen everything I need to see that could possibly tell me what I need to do here, but I just don't want to do it. That takes strength and courage to overcome these kinds of situations. And if it is somebody who is domineering or abusive, what I see here is an individual, and I believe this is you, who has the ability to pay their own bills, raise their own children, run a business, nurture loving, wonderful relationships, can handle it all without the need of anyone else. You've probably been doing it for a while. Because I'm talking to some Libras that don't need another motherfucker to live their life. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And when you finally see that for yourself, you won't allow these kinds of fools back into your life, male or female. You won't do it. Because what is this bringing to your table? What is this doing for your life? It's causing a lot of disharmony within your emotions. It's causing you to feel rejected. Huh? They won't accept my love. Why? They won't open their heart to me. Why? Because they're getting what they want. And you're giving it to them. One way or the other. Maybe they just want to talk. Maybe they just want companionship. Maybe they just want sex. Meanwhile, you're over here thinking, I want it all with this person. This person is not on the same level. What's up, Catherine Renee? Whoever you are, you know that this is not acceptable. And it's done pissed you off. And sometimes we need to get pissed off. Because what you're telling me at the center of this reading, everything revolves around heartbreak and heartache here. Do you fear rejecting this person? Because you don't want to hurt them? I don't think they gave a shit about hurting you. Y'all need to get mad and you need to get honest and you need to get real. And I think you're going to be doing that this week. Oh, look. There's the Judgment. There's the Tower in reverse. Oh, look. And there's the King of Swords with the Lovers and the Hierophant. You know what? Your higher self, your higher purpose is guiding this. Your inner being is going to make sure that something happens here. Y'all thinking, oh, marriage, oh, lovers, this is my truth. No. The Hierophant stands up for what is right. Spiritually. Morals. The Lovers is a major decision involving anything, but especially relationships. King of Swords sees clearly, does not allow anyone or anything to sway his decision. The King of Swords, very detached, non-emotional, makes precise decisions. The Tower's already fell. Judgment's already been made. You just have to have the decision. You just have to have the courage to overcome it. And this is the final release. Release this pain in your heart space. Release this person. Release this situation that keeps causing you major, major issues. Your inner being, your morals and values say that I'm not going to be dealing with this anymore. Your moral compass, your moral code, your inner being is saying enough is enough. So whatever situation it is, maybe it's all situations this week where you're just like, you know what? This ain't working. That ain't working. This ain't working. That ain't working. Done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. That's what this person does. The Queen of Pentacles. Stands up. Takes their power back. Did this person take your power for a little while? Did this person try to overwhelm you? Bosses can do that. Parental figures can do that. A lot of times we allow people to take that control. This is you saying, I don't need anyone else to make my decisions for me. And I think that all of you that are dealing with these situations, you just needed that final push or that final thing, that final piece of the puzzle to snap into place for you to say, oh my God, the worst is already behind you. Judgment's been made. Choices have been made from a higher place, from a higher standpoint. Like, this goes against my moral code. This goes against my moral compass. This goes against everything that I believe in. This goes against the fact that I don't want to be a friends with benefits. I want to be in a marriage. I want to be in a commitment. Well, you can't be married to somebody that's married. You can't be married to somebody that's already married to somebody else, right? And you're kind of a fool if you sit there and wait for them. When are they coming back? When are they coming back? You know what? That gets weak after a while. That gets tiresome after a while. Are they ever going to show up for me? Are they ever going to love me? Are they ever going to reach out and call me? That's so weak. I love you. Even if you're there at that point, accept the fact that you're there at that point. Don't lie to yourself or me or anyone else. But this is saying, I'm done with that weak, childish, I can't make decisions for myself. I'm ready to step up as an adult here and make my decisions. This person, I promise you, this person, I told you I felt a weakness here. Like, you allowed this person to take control or dominate you in some way. Like, I don't know if you're married to this person or if you've been dealing with this person so long that this person is just You've given your energy over to this person. Is a very submissive kind of energy where it is a very submissive, subdued energy, because corner to corner, I got this, excuse me. It's almost like you're a page of pentacles reversed. Like you don't know what choice to make. You don't know how to make decisions when this person is around, or you give your submission, you submit to them and they make the decisions, they make the choices. Or you just get into an energy with this person that you've given them control for so long, when in all actuality you're the Queen of Pentacles here. So it's almost like being with these people or being in these situations, it's like you turn weak or meek, or, and I'm going to even say this could be yeah, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Because it may resonate for one of you. And that one person may need to hear this. You know how romance novels and all that shit, and what was that friggin' movie? 50 Shades of Grey. I've never seen it. I don't care to. Never read the book. But this is almost like you've given this person dominance and control over you. Like, you know, maybe you live the BDSM lifestyle, that kind of thing. But that may not be for all of you, but just listen to me. But they've taken that kind of control over you to the point where when you're in this dynamic, you don't make decisions, or you don't know how to make decisions, because maybe they've done it for so long. But I need you to remember who the fuck you are. This week, this is you figuring out or remembering who the F you really are. You may not have experienced this kind of situation with somebody, but it's saying, you know what? This is almost like being with a dominant that doesn't know what the hell they're doing. This is like being with somebody who is masochistic. How do I relate that, Fred? This is like being with a dominant. You hand over your submission to a dominant, and that dominant is not loving. They don't listen to the safe words. Why 50? I don't know why this may just be for one person. Like dominance. I just get that 50 Shades of Grey movie. It's a very sick and twisted movie. It's not sick and twisted in the fact that, you know, some people live that. But they weren't healthy individuals. I do know that. That's why I didn't watch it or read the book. They both had other issues going into the connection, which made it unhealthy. So what I'm trying to say is, be mindful of who you give your power to. Be mindful of who you give control over your life and your decisions. In a loving, long-term relationship, even if you were married to this person or something, remember who you are. They may have been abusive or domineering, and you may have had to bow down to them. Wait a minute. This week, it's remembering who you are. Remembering your strengths of mind. This is an adult. Your intelligence, your strengths of mind, and your strengths of character, and what you want long term. Okay? This is remembering who you are and having the courage to make the decisions that are necessary this week for you to break free from this. And you already know that you've been deceived or lied to or cheated on, or that you've been failing to see this clearly for what it truly is for quite some time. And the challenge is for you to see it clearly and to move, leave it behind. Learn those lessons and leave this behind. That's the challenge. But you've already made the decision. It's just having the courage to finally leave it behind. Okay? What was that? Yeah. You've already lost interest in it. It's already broken your heart. It's already been a lot of pain. So this week, it's finally making that decision to leave it behind and let it go. This letting it go, this Hanged Man in reverse, is seeing it clearly. Thanks, Fred. I was about to say it. Is seeing it clearly. The information and the things that you already know, it's putting it together. That final puzzle piece. It's that enlightenment. That last puzzle piece. That thing that snaps it all into place. And you figuring it out. And this final puzzle piece, or this final information or thing that snaps into place for you, whether it be you finally have the courage, or you finally recognize that a decision needs to be made, or you finally figure out who the fuck you are and you're not going to let this person run over you anymore, whatever it is. Once you get this kind of courage and you make these kinds of decisions with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords energy, and your Hierophant is backing you, and you're ready to make all these big, bold decisions, judgment being laid on this. The lovers out here, I don't care if it was a strong and powerful connection, you still got to do what's best for you no matter what. Not everybody is meant to climb that ladder with you. Not everybody is meant to go up that chain of vibration with you. Not everybody is meant to live the life that you're meant to live. You understand? Not everybody wants to. How about that? Maybe that's the connection you need. Not everybody wants to live the life that you want. Maybe you want long-term happiness with somebody and family and everything else, and maybe they don't. Maybe they just want to be whatever you're dealing with. You're not going to be dealing with it much longer, because this emotional pain, you're setting it free. You're saying enough is enough. I see it clearly. I got that. I figured it out. Clear as a bell. I can't see it. But I saw that devil on it. Excuse me. Or still not the devil, the tower. Final message. Once you figure out, it's putting the puzzle piece together. It's that final click, and I can't see it for you. That's going to be too easy. You know what? I really love y'all, because you have been coming from excuse me, sound like a horse. Whatever. You have been coming from a place, I mean, your energy is all high vibrational. Your energy is very adult, very mature, which I'm shocked. Excuse me, I'm shocked, because with such adult, mature energy, why you would allow this person to put you in or this situation to put you in such a submissive role, childlike role, treat you like a child. Fuck that. I am unbelieving of this. All of your energy is kings and queens. High vibrational. Strength in the in the upright, Lovers in the upright, Hierophant in the upright. You got a Queen of Cups here, 8 of Pentacles. You have been coming from a place of, I love you. I love you deeply. I love deeply. And I will effort equally here. I will effort for you. For this person not to even put in 3 Pentacles. And you know it. You know it. Could have been third-party situations, yes. Money, work, family, outside interference, and yes, another person could have been the third party. Mindsets can be a third party. But this is ego, dominance. It's nasty. Could have been abusive. Why, with all of your mature energy, would you have allowed this person to put you in this role? You, two things. You were either with this person for so long that it, for years, like years, that it just kind of gradually went in that direction. Yeah, it is what it is. It just slowly, gradually depletes you to the point where you need to fucking wake up. Remember who the hell you are. Who you were when you met this person, or who you are now because of this person. You understand? And the other one is that you submitted to this person. You gave them your submission. You allowed them to come and go when they please. Behave the way they behave. You allowed it. It's okay. We do. You know? Yeah, when you see it, you can't unsee it. What I'm seeing here is that your energy is so mature. So mature. And up. Now, you may have learned these lessons from this person. During the time you were with this person. Self-love, self-respect, self-worth, and self-discernment. True discernment. It's possible because if it is a lover's connection, then yes, these soulmates, these connections can be very intense. And you stick together until you learn these lessons. But again, not everybody is meant to rise to the vibration, to the levels of which you're headed. Okay? You already know this. You already know that this person wasn't interested in rebuilding or building anything solid. And you're sitting here with 8 pentacles saying, I've got 4 pentacles. Let's make 8. Or I've got 8. Do you, I just need 2. I just need you to bring your 2 pentacles. That's the problem here. To make 10 pentacles, to make a balanced situation, you're like, I'm loving, I'm generous. I'm very, very generous. I've got 8 pentacles to give you. I just need 2 to make the 10. All you have to do is come this far. Show me this much. And they wouldn't even do that. They wouldn't even do that. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. They couldn't even do that. They couldn't even balance with you. But you were like, I don't need you to balance with me. Just show me this much. Just give this much. Show me something. Now, this could be work related, where a job, where you're just like, you're willing to do the job, and you work hard and you love what you do, but the money ain't there. They're not paying you for what it is you do. And that's pissing you off. Maybe you work overtime. Maybe you're willing to do all the way and you're very detailed. And it's like, you know what? Where's the money? That's upsetting too. But it's being able to see it clearly and make your decisions wisely this week. Okay. Them's the words, them's the message. That's what I got for you. I hope that this helps somebody. This is all about releasing heartache, pain, fear, pain of the past. This is finally seeing it, putting that puzzle piece together. And you know what? Corner to corner, You may have submitted to this person. And for somebody here, you may have been in a situation where you were in a BDSM lifestyle with somebody. Maybe you were living that lifestyle with somebody. None of my business. I'm just saying it happens. And I'm going to be honest with you. Some people take their power way overboard. Some people, and it doesn't matter if you're in a BDSM lifestyle or not, submission can happen because you lack self-esteem or because you love somebody so deeply. You just kind of hand it over to them. Man, here's my control. Here's my submission. No, this week is all about my Libras dealing with this. Figuring out remembering who you are. Knowing who you are. Standing firm in that. Making strong decisions. Because you love yourself. You know your worth. And you know how to make strong decisions. Maybe you just didn't have the courage to finally sever ties with this. Or to finally leave it behind. That's okay. Some of you, this has already happened, but it's the heartache and the pain that you've been holding on to because of this. And again, it takes courage to finally sever ties with it, stop thinking about it, and move on. You don't need another person to fill that gap. You need yourself to realize what you did, what you allowed, and that you're ready to move on from it. And then that's all you got to do. I'm ready. I'm ready to move on from it. No longer serves any purpose in my life. Holding on to it only causes me more pain. Boom. There you go. Them's the words, them's the messages. Until next time, y'all know, like, share, subscribe. I love it for you. Very powerful energy. Figuring out what that puzzle piece is. Plugging it in. And then, boom, there everything goes. Making your decisions. Figuring it out. Cutting ties. And leveling up on such big, beautiful ways. It's unbelievable. Namaste.